Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, playing a little bit more Alan Wake 2, and in this video I'm going to show you all of Alan Wake's collectibles, including the 8 Writer's Journey videos, as well as his 3 weapons. Now, a lot of them are going to be automatically story related, like this one, for example, called The Dark Place. This one will happen during the first initiation, called Late Night. At the end of the part, you'll come into this kind of room, switch over the light, you'll get the talk show achievement or trophy, and you'll get the Dark Place television video. There's another automatic story-related writer's journey video called Writing. This one is on street level, not far from the subway station you're trying to open up. You will have to get this in order to progress the story at the end of the chapter, but if you're here right at the beginning of chapter 2, you can grab it, or, like I said, you'll get it automatically. Yet another thing that is automatic and story related is the weapon called the flashlight and the revolver. You'll come down an alley and be required to pick it up in order to move on. Luckily in this video we are starting off with a lot of easy ones that are basically unmissable. This is another story related one called Murder Sites. And this will happen in the subway after you reach the collapsed tunnel. You'll have to take a specific route through the subway to kind of loop back around. And this will require you to go down this alley, up these stairs. You'll get attacked by some enemies. You'll reach a break room with a save spot and a shoebox. And in the corner of this room, you can also find murder sites. A lot of really easy story-related, unmissable things for Alan Wake for now, but don't worry, it gets a lot worse and a lot more complicated. During the chapter We Sing, which is his 4th chapter, you will automatically grab the flare gun in order to progress the musical. We now move on to one that is much more difficult because it is missable, and I've marked it as such in the bottom left-hand corner there. This one is called The Dark Presence, and it's available from the beginning of Initiation 4, We Sing, once you do end up making it back outside. And this is available until the end of Initiation 5, and it's called The Dark Presence, located on the street in the TVs in the storefront. We then move on to a weapon. This is the double-barreled shotgun. You can grab this as a part of the open world free roam as you're playing as Alan Wake. Just make sure that you get this before the end of chapter 8 for him, as going to the Parliament Tower in his chapter 9 will reach his point of no return. This is available on the rooftops as you make your way to the Ocean View Hotel. Use your light to get into the bar, and you'll be able to find the shotgun on the wall, which you can just grab, assuming you have the inventory space. This one's very hard to miss, as you need to come in here for the password to get into the hotel anyways. Next up is one of the trickier ones in the game, available during Initiation 5, Room 665, which is a part of Alan Wake's story. This will bring you to the Ocean View Hotel as a mandatory part of the game. And the next mandatory part of the game is that you will have to eventually enter the ballroom. As you enter the ballroom, on the right-hand side, you'll find a break room here. Here you can save, use the shoebox. And there's an important key here. This is the key for room 101. You may have noticed that room 101 was locked on your first way through here. So now we're going to have to backtrack with this key to grab the writer's journey video called Visions. The reason this is missable is because the television inside of this room will despawn after this mission. And even though you can revisit the hotel, you can't actually go in the room and find the TV. Excuse that little achievement pop on screen. That was for stunning an enemy with a flashbang. However, it was just a little bit late to unlock. Go through the room upstairs to complete the loop back to the first floor. Use the key to gain access into the room, finding Visions on the fireplace mantle nearby. The next missable collectibles also during Alan Wake's story. This is available during Initiation 7 called Masks. You'll spawn inside of the studio, and as you leave, you'll talk to Ilmo, the janitor. And here he'll ask you to go downstairs and find Alice's photographs. That is our main objective, but if you actually take the correct set of doors, you can finish this mission and skip this main objective, allowing you to just continue on the game. So you actually want to do the main objective here to make sure that you collect Alice's photographs, and you have to make sure you grab them before you leave this building. In order to do that, go down the steps from where Ilmo was. Use the light source to alternate the downstairs area, allowing you to gain access into this side room. And then once you get into a side room here, you'll find a shoebox with Alice's photographs. Take the photographs in order to complete the main objective, and now you can actually follow the correct path to the end of the level. And here, once you get through the door towards the mandatory end of the level, you'll have to change the light source, and as soon as you do, you'll unlock the drowning journey video. Next up, we have the Stop Writing video. This is available in Poets Cinema. You'll come here automatically as you make progress through Alan Wake's story. I believe this is his chapter 7, but you really can't miss this area of the game, and you can always come back here before the point of no return. But there is a side room, which is a break room here, and going inside will get you this video. This is really hard to miss. Last but certainly not least, for missable collectibles is a journey video called Initiation, available during the 8th chapter for Alan Wake. This chapter is called Zane's Film. You'll end up at the cinema. You will use the Grandmaster plot line on the theater hall, which will allow you to gain access into a door on the projection screen. Here you'll have to go through loops in order to continue the story, and specifically on the third loop you can find this collectible. During your third loop through this room, the door you took to exit the first 2 times won't be there. This will force you as a mandatory part of the story to open this door to your left. However, if you then turn around and leave, you won't get the collectible. You have to take 1 step into the room to get this video. For me, this was my final writer's journey video. And that's that. You're now fully covered for Alan Wake's collectibles. There aren't very many, and although some of them are missable, a lot of them are also pretty much automatic. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, share the video with a friend. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Peace.